All right, so when I got here, Dan was already ready with the engine hoist, and we're gonna put this bad boy in today. Had to swap over to some ugly used valve covers because his Indy cast valve covers were hitting the comp cam's roller rockers, but everything is buttoned up. I got my backup oil pan on, we got the front dress on, and everything is ready to go into the car. So budget build. Got the flex plate all torqued on and converter changed out and ready to go in. And he's actually going to use a brand new set of Hooker 440 headers. He was running 400 headers on his raised block for the longest time. I don't know how he ever got them to fit, but yeah, it just goes to show you that you can, where there's a will, there's a way.
That's how you can.
You bend them up on the... Oh gosh, yeah.
There's the clearance.
And in your defense, I had to do the same thing with my headers too. So I don't know how they get away with some of these designs. I think they know they don't fit and they just put them in a box. But there it is, proof. Hooker, made in China. Probably why you got them so cheap. Probably why they don't fit. So gonna do a little time-lapse video because we're probably gonna pinch fingers and have to swear a lot and shoehorn this in, and then it lets us listen to music instead of getting hit with the copyright infringement. So let's do this. Those two-piece headers were a nightmare. We had trouble figuring out, should it go over the torsion bar, should it go on this side of the tie rod end link or the other. Passenger side went in nice and smooth, but whenever you're trying to do-si-do a motor plate, a brand new set of headers that don't have any dings in them for clearance, you run into some issues, and we kind of had a low ceiling too. So all right, getting close. Got the headers in finally after a lot of fighting. Putting header bolts in with iron heads is a nightmare because you have to use the sealant on big block Mopars because they go into the water jacket, and trying to get everything aligned is always a headache. Need to do something about tranny lines that are now a lot closer to the headers, but overall ready to getting close anyway. Got to finish up the spark plugs. Carburetor is on, fuel lines are on, cooling system is done. We just got it filled, and it's time to let it eat. Hopefully Dan's neighbors are understanding. All right, moment of truth. Got everything in, everything buttoned up. We have the engine on top dead center with the distributor in on number 1. We have triple checked everything. The distributor connection, got the timing lights set up, we have the coil plugged in, the radiator's full, the fans work, the water pump works. We moved everything that was flammable out from the car, and we have the exhaust fan set up. And the only tools that we have out are to set the carburetor, the idle screw down so that it idles at 2500 without needing to hook up the throttle, and we have the wrench for the distributor, so I think we're good.
You have to operate the throttle though.
Yeah, so I gotta operate the throttle. Let me put my earplugs in. We did end up putting Dan's mufflers on. We've never used them before, so we don't actually know how much it's gonna quiet it down, but oh, and we have the hose in case something catches on fire, which I don't think we we risk anything. But the only thing we're doing is breaking in really one lifter, right? We're not.
No, I replaced them all.
But I can do the timing light.
Yeah. Get your timing light. Well, actually, do you want to turn the light off so you can see better or no?
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty dark in there, and we did mark it, so.
Is that better?
Yeah, that way whenever it catches a garage on fire, it can look really cool.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, just to get the timing started, we can turn it back on and look for leaks and shit.
No, I think we're good. Oh, the video is going to be dark.
Oh, well. Ready?
Yeah. Hold on. What the?
Was it that? Or was it something?
Something was sparking down here.
Oh, we didn't put the coil wire on. Thanks. That was you. Not me. You were in charge.
Remember I said we have the coil wire on, right?
I didn't hear that. You almost got juiced up.
I got juiced one time. Well, I guess that just goes to show you that you shouldn't just say things. You should actually check them.
Yeah. Ready?
I got nothing. That was your starter. Hold on. We don't have anything right now.
Is that not flashing?
No.
That's on. The ground
That's
wire's
on.
on.
Ground wire's on.
Where do you have the ground wire?
Right there.
Okay. Positive is.
When you hit the crank, see if that ignition box
You have
is...
it on the ground. That's why.
What?
That's
What the? You got a red wire down there.
I know, but I said you got to go underneath to do it because it's all the way under. Remember we discussed this about the bracket?
Do you remember when they taught you a long time ago that red was positive and black is negative?
Yeah.
Or ground?
Yeah.
All right. Woo!
Two advanced.
Two advanced, so counter or clockwise.
72. So it's rotating this way. Two advanced, it's this way, so go that way.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right.
Try.
Watch, everything's covered in gas, so.
I know. Well,
all right,
do a
good.
little more return.
I'm.
Right here. Do a little more. Alright, good night. Alright.
Jeez.
Alright. Well, let's let that fuel in there atomize a little bit. And we'll fire.
So ideally, you want these things to click right off right away, but sometimes they don't.
This time it don't.
Yeah.
I've never had one not fire right away.
I have. It was all right. I'll give her another go.
Do you think when you kind of drop that distributor, that tang got messed up?
We could check it. Don't you have a card?
Yeah. That's not. But then again, it ran with a huge gas before.
I didn't drop it. It just kind of fell, but it landed on the side.
Maybe I threw that thing away. I don't know. Yeah, we're good. Maybe we're not spinning it fast enough. Yeah.
Is the battery charged? You got two of them.
There's two of them. It's 12.3 volts.
I think it's spinning it fast enough.
Huh?
I think it's spinning it fast enough.
Yeah.
Let's have another go.
One more try.
So not a total failure. I mean, we got it in. Wasn't even in today. When I come over, it was still in the engine hoist, so we got a lot done. You probably never been ready this early. I mean, just little stuff now, exhaust system and throttle, cable, carburetor, drain the fuel system, put the alcohol in it. Man, what a nightmare though. I don't know about you, but I'm exhausted. Well, all done. Ready for, well, it's January 1st. You've never been ready this early.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been ready this early either, even on years that the car didn't get anything over the winter. So we'll see. Now you have no excuse not to go to that race down south.
Yeah, dude. Work.
Money?
Work, money, and I don't know if I want a trailer 8 hours for the first race. You know, I didn't have a...
Yeah, once you're on the highway, it's all the same. All right, so Project 68 Roadrunner is done till the spring.